That evening I returned home after a long day, my heart heavy with decision. My wife was setting the table for dinner. She smiled slightly, but her eyes were sad. I wanted to speak, but I didn't know where to start. Finally, I just blurted out, "I have something to tell you." She quietly put down her chopsticks. I felt my heart in turmoil. "It's about the divorce," I said in a breathless voice. No tears, no anger, just a hurt look. Then she blurted out, "You're not the man I once trusted." That night, no one said a word to each other. I knew I had hurt her, but I couldn't deny my feelings for someone else, Jane. Feeling guilty, I wrote a divorce agreement, leaving her the house, the car, and even a part of the company. She just looked at it and tore it up in front of me. The woman who had been with me for 10 years had suddenly become a stranger. The next day, she gave me a condition. No property, just 1 month before the divorce, so that my son could study well. And one more thing, I had to carry her from bed to the door every morning, like on our wedding day. I smiled faintly, but agreed. The next day, she gave me a condition. No property, just 1 month before the divorce, so that my son could study well. And one more thing, I had to carry her from bed to the door every morning, like on our wedding day. I smiled faintly, but agreed. On the 10th day, she rested her head on my shoulder, like when we were newlyweds. I felt my heart ache. One morning, she tried on dozens of dresses, but none of them fit. "You must be too skinny." The light sentence that I heard was like a thunderbolt. I realized she had silently endured everything. On the last morning, when I carried her to the door, I was trembling. She was so light that I was afraid she would slip out of my arms. When the door closed, I was left with a terrible emptiness. I ran to Jane, telling her I was wrong. I wanted to go back to my wife. Jane slapped me angrily. "Now you know what you've lost." I rushed home, holding the flowers in my arms. The card said, "I will carry you every morning for the rest of my life." But it was too late. She was lying quietly in bed, as if asleep. But this time, she didn't wake up. Terminal cancer. She knew it for a long time, but never said anything. For the past month, she just wanted her child to see her parents happy one last time. I collapsed. When love is no longer nurtured by small cares, it will gradually fade away, without us even knowing. Don't wait until it's gone to realize the value of the simplest things. Holding hands, understanding eyes, the silent presence together every day. Marital happiness does not come from material things, but from caring for the smallest things, every day. Love, while you still can. And remember, no one needs a perfect love, just someone who never abandons us, even when we've lost our way.